It's cold out here.
It is, and we're in Hamilton, Montana. And when we got the forecast to come over here, it said sunny skies, right? But
Yeah.
both of us are Montana natives, and when it really comes down to it, don't ever believe the weather in Montana, because they will do their best job to try and find out what it is, and it will be wrong 100% of the time.
Every time. And we've had some crazy weather on the road getting over here. It's been wild. So
Yeah, everything from hail, hard rain, dry, and just some of the most beautiful skies you could possibly imagine. So it is truly big sky country.
So we are headed up over Skalkaho Pass. We are really excited because we're gonna go hit up the Sapphire Mine on the way to a lookout tower.
Yeah. So Gem Mountain is a place I've been to lots of times. Have you ever been there?
No, I've never been there. My Aunt Annette loves it, and she always says we need to go. So this is my first time headed up to the mine.
And the kids too. They've never been here either.
They're excited as well.
Well, come along with us. We're gonna have an awesome time. Venture Playlist starts now.
Given that it's dark out, we just kind of found a campsite area that was close by, and luckily we found an empty spot.
Yeah, it's right next to the creek, nice and quiet. Got everything set up quick. Hopefully we don't get too wet tonight, because I still hear thunderstorms.
I know, we saw some lightning strikes up on the top, and we're happy with this because it's at the bottom of Skalkaho Pass, and it's such a beautiful drive. We just didn't want to do it in the dark and miss everything.
Yeah. We've already got the tent all set up. Let's call it a night and get to bed.
All right, we'll see you guys in the morning.
Thank you, Mike. This breakfast looks great.
What do you think, Colleen? Is it yummy?
Yep, I think it's really good.
Good morning, everyone. Today, it's gonna be a nice, clear sky. We're gonna have a great time up at the Sapphire Mine. We just have to get everything packed up and get going. Shouldn't take us very long, and we'll be on the road. So weird in these sections of Montana highway this is technically a highway, I get it, but it's been dirt for miles and miles and miles, and now it's paved.
Recommend purchasing gravel to take home with you.
The pictures on these walls are the people that got big enough sapphires that you could get a picture and the picture would be hung up on the wall.
Because I don't know what I'm looking for.
Colleen, how do you do this?
Basically, you want to look for the rocks that kind of look like glass because they're kind of transparent, but sometimes they would look like quartz. So,
Have you found any yet?
in this pile, yes, but not right.
Troy found some.
Yeah. One of the people found a pink sapphire in the kids
Oh.
next one.
Yeah, I think my back's probably going to be good with one bucket.
Yeah.
Do you want to film her swishing?
Here.
Good?
Yep.
Hard to control. Good job.
She's like mine.
Yeah. I just don't want to throw it.
Look at this sapphire.
Pretty cool.
Show how many we got.
We got a lot.
That, and we
In
got a
one
lot of
bucket.
quartz, but that is all from one bucket.
Yep, one bucket. So if you want 7 buckets, you're gonna get a lot. You just need to look for them pretty good.
Gem Mountain was a lot of fun.
I love that. That was great. I've been wanting to go for years and really enjoyed that.
Yeah, and it was an extra treat that we got to run into some people we already knew there.
Yeah, always great when you bring a bunch of friends and you can just visit and chat while you find sapphires.
All right, so now we're heading up to a lookout tower, right?
Yeah, this thing has 23 switchbacks on it, so
And it's got a bit of a sordid story about it as well.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll tell you that one later. All right, let's get to it.
all right.
Mount Emerine was so remote that the Forest Service employee stationed there abandoned his post on September 26, 1917, after being stricken with loneliness. In 1922, the phone line to the lookout took a direct lightning hit, causing the cable to sever into 3.5-inch sections as though cut by snips. In 1931, a pack train had just dropped supplies to the tower and were descending the trail when the wranglers and the entire train of horses were struck by a lightning bolt, which knocked them to the ground and immobilized all of them for over half an hour. The animals eventually scrambled back onto their feet. The men were knocked unconscious and suffered from burns on their bodies, and neither wrangler could speak for an hour. Both men's watches stopped at the time of the strike. The bolt completely demolished one side of the lookout and again fried the communications cable. Both men bore a red mark of an inverted tree, one on the chest, the other on his back, which disappeared after a few hours. Let's just say that being stationed at Mount Emerine was always an exciting endeavor. Don't come here during lightning strikes.
Unfortunately, this route up to Mount Emerine is just, it's so treed in that you can't really get a view of the valley down below. You get little tiny glimpses between the trees, but it's not enough to really show you. It'd be a heck of a sight if you could.
Yeah, we'll get the drone up and get some really cool shots with it.
Yeah, you can just barely see the peak here, and you know the sad thing is that it says the road's going to be closed in 6 miles. We'll see what that looks like, or how far we get.
A gate. It's frustrating. You know, we really love getting out to these areas, but apparently the Forest Service has some equipment up on the top of the mountain, but they put the gate down here before all the really cool switchbacks. So we'll get the drone up, take and get some shots. Maybe we'll hike a little, but
It's too far to hike to the top.
yeah, it's too far to hike to the top. I mean, you got most of the switchbacks is after this gate. I don't know. Maybe we'll reach out and see what the story is on this. And I think we all need to make sure that these roads are more accessible. I'm not liking these gates, so everybody do your part. Push back a little.
Well, unfortunately, with how late it is in the day, and there's actually some smoke rolling in after the rain that happened last night, I kind of feel like it's not the right place and time to go up and make the hike up these switchbacks to the top. But nonetheless, we've mapped it for OnX, so you know how far the gate is and how much hiking you're going to have to do. Unfortunately, the lion's share of the switchbacks are ahead of you from this gated point onward. Hopefully we can get someone to decide to open this up and leave it open so the rest of us can access it at some point. It'd be really great to get up there and have the view. But for right now, as late in the day as it is, I think we're going to go and find our camp. Hopefully get a camp spot early, go down to the lake, maybe do a little bit of swimming or fishing. Come on, let's go. You ready, pilot?
I'm ready. I can back up. Well, we're on the other side of the Skalkaho Pass. We're over near Phillipsburg. We're at the Spillway Campground on the East Fork Reservoir. We're settled in for the night. The kids are trying to start a campfire. From here, we're going to head into Phillipsburg in the morning and then over to Thompson Lake. We're pretty excited about that trail. It's one we've been wanting to do for a while. I believe it's rated right around a 5 or so. So for now, everybody have a good night. We'll see you in the morning.
Good morning. We had a decent night's sleep last night. It's a pretty quiet campground overall. We've had our breakfast. We're packing up. Today, we're going to go and hit Phillipsburg. I have no idea what's going to be open or closed there because it is a Sunday. So we'll see what's open there. Maybe see if we can get some treats. Other than that, we are going to then head up to Thompson Lake. Now that's a pretty rough 4x4 route. I want to say it's rated a 6, but we haven't done it. There's very little online about its conditions or anything like that. I'm expecting we'll see some mining equipment, that kind of thing, and hopefully camp right at the lake up there. Well, we better get to it.